Yo, can y'all hear me? Peetz,
Yes,
what's
we can
up?
hear you perfect. Here, let me mute
I've
her.
actually gotten like
All right. You gonna
Sorry,
pull it or me
FB, but
I have a full fan fiction ready to go. Oh, I'm so excited. I needed a recap. All right. I'm going to be describing not only the story, but the actual mukbang itself.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it's going to be like the full thing pretty much.
I'm here for it.
I got rid of tedious parts that were kind of whatever, but I am ready to start when you are.
you go ahead. We'll mute her.
We are ready.
We'll take you any day over FB.
Okay. Well, the intro goes, shows the screen. It shows her, Chantal is seductively looking at the camera with her Wendy's set up to create a nice mukbang scenery.
Oh,
The words guilty pleasure show up with gold shimmering stars around it. Chantal is in her black wig with choppy bangs, black lingerie, and a pink lace robe. She starts her story. I met the guy on Tinder, and he had jeans and looked like Chandler from Friends. She goes back to the mukbang. She shows the chicken sandwich to the camera, but quickly turns around and blows out a candle behind her. She opens the fridge and pulls out mayo and shakes it like she's giving a blowjob. And there's a zoom in on her big pastrami's. She proceeds to squirt mayo onto the spicy chicken sandwich. Beauty bite, she says, as she shoves the chicken sandwich into her mouth. A moan escapes her lips. She holds the sandwich to the camera, and the bite she took is prominent. She then shows off the portobello cheese baked potato and says, "Let's get a bite of this bad boy." She grabs her fork and stabs the potato, taking a bite while her eyes roll back. She then proceeds to stab at the lettuce in her Caesar salad and fills her cheeks with croutons and lettuce. She pulls out a crazy large leaf from the salad and munches it down, eyes rolling back once again. Back to the story. She said she was out running errands, feeling freaking cute. She says, "I was feeling myself." She takes a bite of another chicken sandwich and moans while shaking her pastrami's for the camera. She was showered, shaved, and ready to go.
oh,
She decides to meet Fupa Man in a car somewhere in public.
I'm crying.
She then says, "Let's take another stab at this potato." She lifts up her fork. She stabs the potato over and over in order to get all the flavors together for a bite. She mentions that the man had a different voice than how she had pictured it. She didn't like it. She then proceeds to take a big beauty bite of potato. That's where it's at, she moans as she chews. She explains that he sounded like a thug. No, wait, like a New York mobster.
Oh,
She threw you in there.
While simultaneously stabbing at her salad that she clearly wasn't wanting to eat. She chews that and immediately goes to town on the potato. She explains that she sees his white car with his head sticking out the window looking for her. He waves and she panics. Chantal pauses to bite her sandwich again, a look of disgust on her face. "The Wendy's tomatoes are always mushy," she says.
What is tomato a reference of in this whole scenario?
I don't want to know. Trust me, there's plenty of very beautiful visuals she gives in the story. So mushy potato or tomato is not even the beginning. She says she continues to discuss tomatoes while forking at her potato. She bites the potato, rolls her eyes back, and then sips her soft drink while she continues the story. Her heart was pounding, she says. She's stabbing at what appears to be pasta or something. I don't know what it was. She had some kind of pasta dish there.
from Wendy's?
Yeah, I guess so. Either that or it was like the fries, like the chili
The
fries.
poutine.
Oh, the chili fries.
I
Yeah.
bet it. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
well, I don't know. Well, so she was
Yeah, like
stabbed.
we need to know the specifics of the
I need to know what Wendy's is serving pasta.
Hey, look, I'm getting my money's worth out of this OnlyFans. I'm going to savor every aspect of this mukbang.
Peetz, we are getting your money's worth out
Yeah,
of this
true.
OnlyFans.
I am going to savor every little detail I could get on this, whatever she's eating. Let's see. Okay. So she says he pulls beside her and opens the car door, looking disheveled, high, and smelly. She takes a bite of the poutine. Chewing, she moves her fork back over to the potato. So yeah, you have to know she's eating while simultaneously telling the story.
Right.
So, I just picture she's telling the story, then taking a bite of the food, and then she continues it.
Okay.
But yeah. So she moves her fork back over the potato hungrily. She stabs at it again. The poured chicken sandwich and salad look left out. She hasn't touched those. As she stabs the potato, she explains, his balls probably smell like they've been pickling in the hot Canadian sun.
Oh, wow.
Ew.
She bites the potato and her grubby hand reaches for the chicken sandwich. There's a cutscene though, and she's picking at the salad again. Then she goes on to say that she was wearing a dress, and that the Fupa guy was wearing gray sweatpants, and he definitely had pickled balls.
Pickled balls.
Oh, her favorite pickled.
She says he looks like a fat Scarface. She questions him if that was him in his pictures. He said he put on some pounds because of COVID. Chantal explains that she was not attracted to him. In fact, she thought he was gross.
It's Peetz, Kamikaze. He's telling us about her OnlyFans video. Okay, sorry, Peetz. You go.
Her and Fupa get in her car. She says the car is filled with the smell of a sweaty construction man. She takes a break and eats a crouton from her salad. She says she felt trapped but didn't want to be rude. She takes a sip of her soda. I was like, how do you eat while you're telling this? This is so gross. She removes the bun from the chicken sandwich and peels off the mushy tomato. She holds the sandwich in her hand and says the Fupa man had not shaved and he was all awkward about it. And then at this point, you can tell she was getting some indigestion from the meal because she was like struggling to talk, she's like, you could tell that the food was trying to come back up. But she takes a bite of her sandwich anyway, which, that looked painful. But she says that Fupa had big, powerful arms, but definitely had BO. And then proceeded to kiss her.
My word.
He says he was super horny and swallowed her whole face. She says he smelled, and it's possible he had a chicken shawarma for lunch. Oh. She bites into her sandwich with a look of disgust on her face. Fupa guy pulls out a tit and starts to suck on it. I'm telling you, these are direct quotes too.
I'm sure it wasn't nearly as funny though when she told it.
No, it was actually
with
really
her
gross.
seductive eyes.
Right.
She puts a leg up on the dash, and Fupa man starts to finger her while she fake moans. Because she said that it didn't feel like she couldn't really feel it because she said he wasn't very good at it. So she pauses to sip her soda, and then for some reason she says a few times, "I have a fat pussy." Just kept saying that.
Oh my gosh.
Instead, because she's like, "Yeah, I've got a fupa. You know what? It's actually a fat pussy." And then she's like, "I love that word."
Oh my god.
So she just kept saying it. And she was also, she had her seductive eyes. She was being all seductive while saying, it was a show. So she then said that he proceeded to tug at his joggers and begins to pull them down. He had fucking boxers on. He looks at her so horny that he almost looks drunk. She said he had saggy, sweaty balls, and not to mention he had the audacity to look at her with this cock out and say, "Suck it." I really hope you don't mind me saying all this.
We were already not monetized on this video long before you even came on, Peetz.
I couldn't tell what I should put. If I should actually, these are all her words. None of mine, except for the pastrami's in the beginning. That's my word. So then she takes a break from the story where she takes a big bite of the poutine, and then she also kind of stabs at the potato again. Then she goes back and she said that she looked at his dick and went, "Oh God," in her head. But she didn't want to be selfish since he already had pleasured her. So they had to adjust to find a position that was comfortable. He was apparently standing slightly, his little pecker hanging on his fupa. Oh. He's about to go in. She sees he has a fat mound around his penis that looks prickly from just shaving. She then proceeds to bite into her chicken sandwich, and then she stabs at the potato again. She says that she didn't have the self-worth to tell the guy to fuck out of her car. She pauses to sip her soda, and then she says, "I sucked his dick. I put it in my mouth and it was soft." She gagged because she hates a soft penis. She was massaging it, trying to get some kind of life into it. When it starts to get a little hard, Chantal eats a crouton while jerking her head back and forth, mimicking a blowjob.
You couldn't spring for a banana or a cucumber?
No, she's trying to be well, I guess banana's kind of healthy, but she's trying to eat her salad like a queen. She said that he was fucking humping my face, going, oh yeah, I'm gonna come. It only took him a minute until he came, and she swallowed. She proceeds to eat a few more croutons. And apparently, the cum tasted bitter and nasty. She says that some guys have really tasty cum, and you just want to eat them and taste them all day. But you gotta spit that out. She'd rather ingest DW40 than that shit. She bites the chicken sandwich and gags. She then ends the story by saying that while she was getting up from the being done, that there was an old man walking by, because they're apparently parked by some park with a trail, and that the old man had like a little walker, and he's walking by the car, getting ready to go, and that she's like saying like this man was totally oblivious to the fact that she was buried deep in this man's fupa. And then basically the fupa guy got all paranoid and said, "I gotta go, shit," and pulls up his pants and then leaves. And yeah, that was the OnlyFans. So.
And it took you almost just as long as that entire OnlyFans to tell that story, and look at all the enjoyment we all got out of it.
I see lots of throwing up emojis.
It was so worth. It was so worth Peetz $5.
Yes. So
I mean, Peetz, we totally need a recap now.
Every OnlyFans, yes.
I mean, yeah, I can always just kind of write like a summary of it in like a fanfic version.
I mean, you are now the narrator of the OnlyFans.
Yes, this is going to be a regular segment.
That I am okay with, actually. That was fun.
That was so much fun.
I mean,
I was crying after like 2 minutes into the story.
Kimikaze, you do not have to buy me anything. I do it for the amusement of others. But I appreciate it. Well, I hope it was worth the wait, because Sam in the comments was saying it better be a freaking dissertation with how long it's taking. Well, I hope it was good enough for you, Sam.
Yeah. Why don't you rage at Sam?
He said, "Thank you, Peetz. Bravo."
Yeah. Sam, you're gonna get me all worked up, and I'm gonna rage on this channel again. Just like I was raging. You know what? This is actually the perfect time to bring up that damn game. Because I swear to you, I won at least 2 or 3 of those that you gave credit to someone else for. And I was raging. I even sent you the screenshots. You guys know for a fact I won those.
Thank you, Sunny D. My membership is done. I'd rather send this to you guys. Thank you for the entertainment.
Thank you, Sunny
for
D.
being here, Sunny D. Peetz, that was epic.
She wants, Internet T wants me to tell everybody to fuck off.
Thank you, IT.
I mean, just fuck off. Freaking, what's her name? Who's the girl that does the parodies?
I clapped for P's story, but don't want to spread anything.
Cheyenne, you talking about?
The Cheyenne Jasmine.
Yeah.
Oh my god, her Peetz impressions.
Oh my gosh, I know. That's my favorite one.
Oh my
The
god.
Peetz one.
I had to pause it. I was crying.
I know.
Like when they show Chantal outside of his room and he's going like, fuck all of you, fuck this, and then she's just like, oh, looks like Peetz is mad at him. I was like, yeah, no shit. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, she's good at all of them. All of her impressions are awesome, but her Peetz kills me.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The Natter and the Dee were pretty good too. When she put that Dee wig on.
Oh my god. The scene when Dee is reading out the chat and Natter's just dancing. And then she's over there reading the chat. Oh my god. I couldn't handle it. Holy crap. I mean, it was so great, you know, because it just brought me back to when he was doing those, like, what was those back bends in the kitchen at Dee Dee's house? When she, did you see that? When he was over there doing freaking gymnastics in her kitchen? Oh my god. I was in his chat going, I was like, yes, daddy, more gymnastics, please. It was great.
I know Kiki Peetz rages are the best. Don't anybody bring up the smoke detector.
Oh yeah, that fucking smoke detector is gonna be the death of me. And don't bring up my fucking fan fictions either. I don't care how creepy and weird they were, okay? I read those for the first time a couple days ago. Oh my god. I was like,
I haven't even read them yet.
I didn't read them.
I really don't. I was like, you know, I was assuming it was like a suggestion of something bad. Like, you know, maybe he wrote like the whole thing was just straight up messed up. And I was like, yeah, you kind of deserve to keep getting crap for this. Like, and the fact is too, is that he might not get so much crap about it if he wasn't so obnoxious. Like, you know, like if he was like, look, I'm just sorry about that. That was weird, all that kind of stuff. Instead, he's like telling everybody to quit bringing it up, telling them to fuck off, and then blocking people. And it's just like, I mean, he's gets too triggered. And I mean, it's so funny. You can't not bring it up. It's not even out of like concern anymore. It's out of just plainly to see him get so angry. So,
Kimikaze and Burnt Cheeseburger want to know your thoughts on the truckers convoy.
Well, in the words of Peetz, I would say for them to just suck it up, get the vaccine, and then go back to work.
Suck it up, truckers.
I mean, just suck it up. I don't want these people, and you know what? Get out of my city too. I don't want these people in my city. These people who don't have the audacity to do their job. I mean, do your, like, you guys are getting paid for this. Do your job. I don't have a job, but that's not the point. I contribute absolutely nothing to society, but you know what? Fuck these truckers.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying.
You literally was
Peetz.
telling people that.
You kill me, Peetz.
I tried.